going on, guys? KamikazeKid here, and today we're looking at the BANSHEE 900R in GTA 5 Online. This is one of the more recent updates to GTA 5 Online, and it upgrades the BANSHEE Bravado sports car into the BANSHEE 900R when you upgrade it at Benny's Original Motorworks for the price of $565,000. Before getting this 900R, we are going to have to purchase the BANSHEE Bravado from the GTA website. This car costs $105,000, so the cost of getting the 900R already comes to $670,000 before even adding modifications. It's actually available on Benny's website under the stock section. You can choose the colour you want, plus you can check the vehicle's stats on the left hand side. I would ignore these stats if I were you. Upgrading to the 900R will bring the car's stats up to match that of the Adder and other luxury sports cars. Also, from here you can set the waypoint to Benny's. Before I continue, I want to debunk an online myth going around. Some people have been saying that you don't have to buy the BANSHEE Bravado, that if you steal one you can bring it to Benny's, and after upgrading it to a 900R a tracker will be installed by default, thus making it yours. This is just not true. As you can see here, I stole this BANSHEE Bravado from the streets, and when I try to bring it to Benny's I get this message. This means that the only way to obtain the 900R is to first buy the BANSHEE Bravado from the online store. Everyone will have a different opinion on what modifications to make to their 900R. Personally, I thought the car resonated the build that of the Dodge Viper in Need for Speed Most Wanted. This Dodge Viper belonged to JV, who was the number 4 on the blacklist, and the model of this car was the SRT 10, which is a relatively old model of the Dodge Viper, stemming back to 2003. The Rockstar Wiki suggests the car actually looks more like the SRT GTS-R 2013. But for the purpose of preference and indifference, I will show you my sentence for this Dodge Viper build. Unfortunately, I already built this car, so I will just revamp the options that I choose. Most are self-explanatory. I already upgraded the Bravado to the 900R, so you won't see the upgrade option here. But just to remind you, it costs a whopping $670,000 to upgrade it before even adding modifications. If you plan on adding all the most expensive mods available, the most you can spend is around $750,000. So you're probably looking at spending $1.42 million max on this car. You could probably do it for around $1 million or even less if you're just buying the car straight out without mods. So it's up to you if you want to skip corners. Now, let's get right into it. So we start looking around. We have 1 out of 25 categories to look at. So we'll start with armour. So for the armour, I'm just going to do the max I can. I would suggest a 100% upgrade if you can. It's 50,000, but you need to be like rank 80. Brakes. All these stuff are just going to be the max that you can do. If you're lower leveled, it makes sense. Some things will be locked. But if you do more races, you can unlock these things quicker than actually reaching ranks. For the front bumper, I went carbon front bumper. Now, even if I unlocked all the other ones, I'd probably still go carbon front bumper, simply because the nice little design it gives you when you decide to do a two-tone stripe down the middle. Though I do think the street SPL bumper is like class, as is the GT bumper. So any of them three I'd prefer, but this is nice with the stripe you see here. For the engine block, I'm going to go carbon valve. Having a colour is cool too, and I actually just couldn't decide between. But I thought, you don't really see the inside of it much unless you plan on showing it off to your friends. For the strut race, I went for the very last option, just the most expensive option. I think it's nice having just a clean, slick one. The triangle is a bit too much, I think. So having a nice thick brace is just really what you want there. Again, self-explanatory options for all these things. For the exhaust, I just went the one I could go with. I think dual exhaust looks better than the race one, but cannons for the win if you can. But I'm not that rank, so I just go dual. Now, another thing is, don't really add these. If you add ignition or remote explosives, you cannot mod your car any further. This is a scary thought, so I won't even include it. For fenders, I'll go rivetless because I don't want rivets on my car. Carbon adds rivets, so there's no option there for rivetless carbon. So I think rivetless is the way to go. Hoods, I went stock because I was looking through the options, and although I was trying to bring the Dodge Viper from Most Wanted to life, I just preferred the stock hood. I ended up not really going for that Dodge Viper build, but my own kind of hybrid of the two that I've showed at the start of the video. And I just think if you can unlock the last one, like the chrome fitted hood or the exposed pipes, they're pretty cool. but I'll just go with the stock one for now. All the horns are self-explanatory. Like if you're one of the people who like them big nothing horns or weird sounding horns, it's up to yourself. But I just go stock. It's up to you at the end of the day. Now inside the car, I don't really like ornaments on the car. I think they're distracting when you go into first person view. But I'll just show you through them so you can see they're all like part of the update originally when they were included as ornaments. But these are just some of them that you can do. So like if I was gonna go, I want to go Reaper, but I'm not gonna go any. The dash, this is cool. You kind of like change your dash's overall view. So if you go none, it's like normal dash. See your iPod in there for the radio, and they have a radio. But I thought it'd be cool having a street interior because it adds more buttons. I think flocked and carbon dash strip aren't really that good because it just takes away too much of the inside of the car. It makes it feel like it is a racing car, but I'm really going for a street look. So for the doors, I just went normal. You can go through these, as you can see, adds different colours to the inside. I don't know what the red tape thing is, but I just like the normal look. Keeps it like a street car. Seats, I went ballistic, I think. It was one of the lower options. Again, this is preference. What colour you're going for will decide this. I can't confirm that the seat colours change depending on your main car colour. I'd imagine they do, but I just thought a big Hulk green type of seat would be cool looking. As you can see, like it really makes it feel like a proper, like it's a mix between a street racing car and an actual race car. So like a street car. But yeah, you can pick any of these wheels at all. Like each one have different types of buttons. It's really like as if you could say like what would activate your NOS boost, like the two twin ones from the Tokyo Drift films, etc. I just went with the lower option with all the buttons because I like that look, like as if like each button does something different or activates a different feature in the car. So Rally Clubman's what I went for, the classic one and not the professional, because the professional wasn't dark enough and I wanted to keep in black and green kind of vibe. And of course I went lime green for the light colour dash. Again, this is down to your car's preference of colour. You might want to go for a colour match, or you can go classic white. But again, lime green just seems to really fit this car. Like I think this car really screams Dodge Viper when you have it red or green or something like real loud like that. Again, like I know like these cars are actually Banshees, but we always base these cars off real life cars, so this is the kind of feel I get. So I just went for the lime green there. Lights, obviously xenon headlights because I'm a newbie kid, and of course neon kit, lime green all down, front, back and sides. I don't really know if people prefer front, back or sides on their own, but I just prefer having front, back and sides all over. It's more expensive, but it's nicer at night. It really makes you feel like an all Need for Speed game car. And again, neon colour lime green there. There is other options. I just went lime green because it matches the car's overall look. It could have went red and would have had the same feel, but I think lime green really makes it stand out at night. Delivery. So I went for the Bravado Racing Drift camo, which is what the car was meant to look like. I think that really, really stands out because for green anyway, if you look at the other options, it just doesn't really look great, especially none. I think the power stripes are cool if you have a single tone car, but the way I did the front car, the bonnet, the chrome bonnet, and the single stripe down the middle, it really doesn't really stand out as well. So I just went for the overall camo drift. I think the Bravado retro stripes would be good depending on the colour you go for. Maybe a more white and blue colour, or if you get the right mix. Also, because I have a pearlescent coat on it at the moment, some of these don't really stand out too well. But this is a nice look for the car, I think. Lost step prevention. This is automatically on. You have full coverage and tracker the second you upgrade it, so you don't need to do that again because you already owned the car previous. License plate, I just go black. A black license plate matches really well. I don't really like the white one, so any of the two black ones there really stand out. Now the respray, this is the hard thing to kind of get my head around because I don't have all the options unlocked. But what I did was I went for a metallic primary colour, and what I did was to achieve this look, I had to first go metallic. So I went metallic colour and I made it colours here standing out. But I went bright green for the primary metallic colour. And what's cool about it is you can add on a pearlescent straight after and give it the effect you've seen at the start of the video. So it depends what kind of glow you're going for. You can get a red, a white, a blackish glow on it. But what really stands out is like bright orange or yellow. So I think I went like one of the yellows here, but I'll just show you. Is racing yellow and yellow. It's really hard to choose between because they both have their own kind of unique glow to them. One is more orange than the other, but or golden, whichever you want to say. But you can see here all these some pearlescents don't stand out with certain colors. So green will only stand out with certain colors. So yellow really stood out there, as you can see when I spin it. Racing yellow was the way to go because it just has that kind of glow off it. So at certain angles, it really shines differently. And you wouldn't even think it's yellow. You still know the car is lime green or green, and it really makes it stand out. And for the secondary colour, I went for the metallic secondary colour. And that colour was also green. It was the matching green. And as you can see here, it gives a nice overall to it. So it looks like it's one colour. And for the inside trim colour on the wheel, I went for lime green as well. So everything is really green, black, or red in this car. Kind of like, you can go no roof if you want, which looks pretty cool. I don't know if the roof will then come back with the options where like a soft roof. But I just left it as plain due to the going for the Need for Speed look. As for skirts, I just went for the low skirts. It's the lowest one I could go. Again, like, if I had other options, I'd go lower, obviously, really stand out ones. But I don't have all the options unlocked. So I went drift wing for the back one. I had just unlocked that as I made this video. I do really want the lower ones. Maybe I would have preferred a high level GT wing, as it does resemble more the Need for Speed car I was shown in previous. But for now, I just go drift wing because it's what I can unlock. But I'd say that'd be the only thing I'd change with it. Although the tarmac attack wing looks slick. It has the nice green edges on the side because most of the wings are carbon coloured. But the green on the side really kind of, it stands out. Again, lowest suspension you can go, etc. And tailgate, which is the back of the car just underneath the spoiler. As you can see, it keeps changing. I think I just went smooth rear duct because I don't like bolts and I don't want that effect on the car. Stock's cool too, but that kind of keeps it low to make the spoiler look taller, I think is the key. Again, the carbon thing on the side, this really depends on if you have a stripe in the car or not. You can see my stripe sticking out in the middle because it's carbon. I don't like that look it gives it in this case. It only works well on the front for me, I think. Turbo tuning, all the highest settings you can go for stats. Stats should just be default the highest because you want your car to be faster, and if you do this and all the settings, it'll bring it up to the top. For the wheel option, I went high end carbon solar carbon. So carbon chrome wheels, carbon solar, with the atomic enhancement on the car. So the atomic wheels there with that. You can see the other wheel options here. Like this depends on what you're going for, but I was trying to match the wheels to the picture I showed you for the Need for Speed Blacklist car, and I think that was the BWS wheels. I think that's what they're meant to be. Yeah, there's other options. You can go Benny spokes and all, or add dollar signs or whatever. It's up to you. Custom tires with the enhancement on the side. You unlock that at rank 7, so it's easy to get. Bulletproof tires. And green tire smoke, because I really want with the neon lights and green tire smoke, it kind of keep it looking green, like real neon-y. It's just deadly. So dark smoke mirrors. I'd love limo, but I'm not that rank, so dark smoke it is. I had light smoke, so I just changed it to dark smoke here because I just unlocked it. And as you can see, the neon lights look slick driving, and you can see now that it's upgraded, it's firing fire out the back of the car. And that is that. That is the Dodge Viper in GTA 5 Online, the BANSHEE 900R. But anyways, thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and if you did, you know what you have to do. Like, subscribe, join the Kamikaze tribe, and I'll see you guys at the next one.